Happy
Hi.
Friday night, everyone. It sure is
That's
nice
good.
to
That's
see you
nice.
all.
That looks good.
So thanks for coming. We're happy to have you. And heading right off, thank you very much for $4.99. Thank you, sweetie pie. We very much appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's highlight that and give her a nice ship horn.
Thanks.
That is a ship horn to us. So
Okay,
thank you, Hetty.
very much. We've got Larry in Sun City and Carrie is in Singapore. It sure is good to see you all. We're glad to hear you've landed safely there, Carrie. Larry says, now see, this is great, Princess Easier. The flights were $350 cheaper each. I would book them that way too. $700 is enough to put towards something else. So I'm with you entirely. And I think it'll go really well. And Don and Scotty there, Code 4 for Life. If you guys haven't subscribed to them, you should. They do great videos about Princess. They're off the beginning of the year on more Princess cruises. So definitely give them a follow. Sorry. We have this little table that we should have used a different table. It's a little not very steady. I don't know. Should I? Is the table wiggling a lot, you guys?
Woo, woo, woo.
Here, let me get this one. I'm sorry. You know those kind of tables you buy to put someone's dinner on? That's what we had. Here, let me stand up.
In the early days, they used to be called TV trays, but now they're called something else.
Sorry. We didn't realize that wasn't really as steady as we wanted until we noticed that was moving. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back.
That's better.
Nice to see you all here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be more steady. Are you done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting it to a right spot.
All righty. So we've got Marty here. How about the river cruise thing, you guys? Is anybody else as excited as I am? I figure we've got 2 whole years to plan, to be excited, to save our money, to be ready to go. I am so excited. And I hope that some people are listening that didn't even know they wanted to go on a river cruise, because sometimes we don't know what we want until we realize it exists. So that's just a thought for you.
Yep.
But yeah, Carrie, I hope you're off to a great time. And Jeffrey, hey there, nice to see you. And Bruce, good to have you.
Jeffrey's like, TV trays have a new name. It's a multi-purpose table.
Yeah, something. But Gordon thought he needed something, so
And
I got it for him the other
helpful.
night at the store.
Yeah.
So, but it's a little more wobbly. So, and we've got Carol here.
And Larry and somebody else was
nice
both
to have
asking
you.
how I'm doing. Thank you very much. I am doing fantastic.
He is doing really, really well. Yeah, today the physical therapy guy came again.
Yep.
Said he's doing great.
Yep.
So
had me grab hold of the kitchen sink and drag it across the floor. Something like that. I don't remember.
So anyway, thanks for asking, you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you very much. He's doing really well. We couldn't be more pleased.
Yeah, it was Pat.
Hey, Pat, how are you? I was on my cruise when you got ill. Oh, he got his hip replaced, Pat. So, yeah, it had been bothering him some. And then we went in and realized that, yep, that was a bigger problem than we realized.
When you have a surgeon say, well, that's about the worst hip I'll see in a while.
we got him all fixed up.
Yep.
So,
got a new one, titanium. Apple eat your heart out.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, you guys are saying hi to each other. Hey, Mary, how are you? You have been on my mind because I hadn't heard from you. So I was going to send you an email about the river cruise. So now you know. Yeah, December 7th on Ama Waterways on the Ama Magna is, I think, how they say that, of 2025. So that we all have time, because they are a little more expensive. So I wanted to give everybody time to prepare their schedules, their money, just like to be ready. Because that year when we go, we're going to have so much lined up so that we can go and enjoy our trip and come home and be ready for Christmas. So Valerie, good to see you. And Ray, how are you guys? You and Linda.
Charlotte,
you're doing
great.
well. Yeah, North Carolina. So, you're both here. I saw Ray and thought of you, Linda. So thank you both for being here.
Ray's on YouTube and Linda's on Facebook.
Thank you. Give us a thumbs up wherever anybody is, if you wouldn't mind. I know that's the funniest thing to ask for, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, hi, Patty. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for liking our tree. It still only has 2 ornaments, the ones with the kids' hands right here, but we're going out to get more ornaments on this weekend. So, or if I don't get to it, well,
we're fine.
It's that much less to have
lots of lights, yeah.
Thanks. It's good to see you, though, love. Hey, John. Nice to see you, John and Dixie. And Kathy, hey there. It's really nice to have you here. Let's see. TV trays. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Larry, it's going just great. Hey, Exploring with Eric. How are you guys? Off the coast of Panama, off to Ecuador in a
Oh,
few
wow.
days.
That's
Gosh,
wow. You're
that's
going to pass, you're going to
fantastic.
cross the equator again.
Just, it's
Wow.
amazing, isn't it, what we can do these days? Yeah, I love you guys saying hey to each other. It's really nice. Oh, Mary's so nice. She says she look great.
Well, that's what she tells me too.
Petite Cherie.
She leans over in the morning and says,
Let's
"Oh, you look
see.
good."
Oh, you did the one on the Rhine several years ago, and it was just magical. Okay, you know what? This is what I said to Gordon. We should make this like an annual thing, and I don't expect all the same people to be able to come every year. And truthfully, I would like to move it up a little bit, but like a little bit earlier in the season. Although, you know what? I think this is going to be really nice though, because I don't want to go before all of the markets are in full swing. But anyway, the Rhine is on my radar too. In fact, we were looking at cruises on the Rhine, Christmas River cruises, because like Viking has them that go from Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland, and back and forth. We were looking at that. And then, of course, Alma Waterways. Avalon has theirs. So anyway, yeah, I would really like to do that. So yeah, if anybody else wants to do other rivers too, say so. Yeah. Really cool hotel
In Singapore. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. He put
I
up
love
some
you.
a
You
really
gotta
good
hold
review.
still.
Yeah, I'll quit kicking the table here.
So, yeah, I'd rather grab the refrigerator. So cute. Michael, sure is nice to see you, and Nancy. Let's see. Oh, and Lake Tahoe, Petite Cherie. It was 22. Oh my goodness. That's cold.
Yeah.
Here, what is
There's
it right
32
now?
was our high.
It's 26 right now, it says. So it's nippy, but that's okay. It's nice to have you. Oh.
Wow.
I have a titanium shoulder. Best thing ever. Like brand new. Oh, that's sure good. That's awesome. It's nice they can, that, you know, they have figured out how to do all this these days.
Not going to get in the arm wrestle with you.
Oh, is that Kevin's comment, sweetheart? Oh, you did the Christmas markets in 2022. Can attest to it being a fantastic experience. You did it back to back from an ocean cruise. Oh, so you did the ocean and then just stayed. So what cruise line did you do it on, Kevin? You'll have to let us know and tell me what you liked. Yeah, I'm really excited for a lot of reasons.
Kathy's already getting
excited.
Hey,
Kathy. I know. I don't really see it financially possible for me to do it every year. I say that, but it sure is fun. It sure sounds fun to do every now and again, though, doesn't it? I think it would be really
Kathy's
great.
asking what kinds of things are at the famous Christmas markets. Let me do this.
Oh, are we still showing up?
Yeah, we're still there.
So they have the ones that I'm familiar with, Kathy, are pretty much all outdoor. And so they will have like handicrafts that local people have made. They'll have ornaments. They usually have I've been to ones in Paris before at Christmas time, and they had like a lot of really delicious food to buy. They sell a lot of different kind of beverages, both like your hot chocolate or your mulled wine, things like that. They've got just like candies, pastries, all of that kind of stuff, a lot of traditional foods. And then they like such a wide variety of things. I'll have to ask my Caroline. They have a channel and it's called Majesti Mundo, Majesti, and then Mundo, Mundo. And so you can get a feel for it a little bit if you want to watch their channel and just hit subscribe while you're there. But I'll ask her. Last year, she brought me a really pretty ornament that she bought at the Christmas market in Salzburg. So I think they have everything from things that people, knit, or, things like that would be clothing things, up to pretty ornaments. If anybody else has been, like Kevin, you were just there, say what else. When we were in Estonia, it wasn't a Christmas market, but they had a local market with people. And I bought a pretty sweater there that someone had knitted. And I think it's a lot like that. But the thing that also makes me really happy is they have all the lights. Everything is decorated. You can go into the churches and see those while you're there. Just like the whole feel of Europe at Christmas
Right.
time. So many lights, so much music, concerts going, all of that kind of stuff.
So I just put up a link. Um,
Thanks for asking, Kathy.
It'll come up shortly.
Oh, I think it's right there, Sweet Pea.
There it is. So
So
this is the link to a playlist of Christmas market videos that my wife Allison mentioned that our daughter has done.
Yeah.
On there.
Just when they were there last year. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But so they went to
There it is
ones in her favorite one was Salzburg, but they went to them like in Munich, and they went to the Nuremberg one. Nuremberg, is that how you say that?
I think so, yeah.
I think that's supposed to be the one of the largest ones in Germany in that whole area, and then a lot of little ones in little towns. And they went to the one in Vienna. They went to a pretty concert while they were in, like, maybe 2 concerts, I think, in Vienna, and just saw so much. So that is what I think. I'm excited to see the lights, be out with everybody in the holiday hustle, and just to see what they've got in their markets, and just very things that are very I asked Caroline, I said, does it seem a lot of people are just selling things they've had shipped in from China, that you can buy on Amazon or anywhere else? And she said, no, Mom, it was local things. And
That's
so
good.
at least did all the ones she went to. So
Yeah.
I was really pleased to hear that. So that's why I'm
Sorry.
going. And then just the whole river cruise experience. You get to see the cities, well, it's more towns, but along the river there, you get to enjoy the entertainment on board, which is all Christmassy every evening. You get to enjoy that. I said in my video today that in 2019, when the couple that I have the pleasure of working with went, they were on Alma Waterways, and a group came on called the Von Trapp Family Singers. They weren't really the Von Trapp family, but they sang all the songs, and then they sang Christmas songs. And it was really a special evening with that. So I don't know if it'll be exactly the same, but I'm going to sure ask if we can have them come, if they still got that access to that group coming on board. But it's just the whole thing, just the magic of Christmas time. I don't know, forever. I have just wanted to go to Europe at Christmas time and just soak it all in, because they have so much tradition there that is a little bit different from what we do here, which I think is just marvelous. We all have our traditions here, and I don't mean they are wonderful just as well. It's just different there, and I want to get to experience it. So if anybody else has anything else to throw in, or Kevin, say what you enjoyed the most since you just went last year. Anyone else? Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, the tree is right here. Like here. So yeah. Oh, Andrea, I should have said happy Hanukkah to everyone that celebrates.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah. Thanks for saying that, Andrea. Very much. Sending a lot of love to everyone who celebrates Hanukkah. Very much so. Oh, Kathy spent one of her birthdays at a B&B in a castle on the Rhine. Oh my goodness.
That'd be something.
That would be so magical. I'm glad you got to do that. Yeah. And so that's a whole nother thing we'll have to truly do sometime. Maybe we'll put that out a little bit further when they release them further down the road to go on the Rhine, because that's a whole different world with that too. So I don't want to miss that. It's smart to wait till December for Christmas markets. Some places start opening early, but it's nice when every stop will be open. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. They say a lot of them open like in November, but I don't want to miss some because we were too early. Yeah. So Jeffrey, you have the funniest jokes. He has a watermelon on. Watermelon, right? Let's see. My wife and I were part of the equator ceremony on our cruise from Hawaii to Tahiti. Oh, I bet that was lots of fun, Larry. Lots of fun. I'm glad you got to do that. I think it's really fun that they do special ceremonies for crossing the equator, or people that go to like Antarctica on some of those expedition ships. They'll jump in the water, that freezing cold water. Yeah, it's a whole different world, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, lots of you have done that too.
Yep.
That's really slimed and kissed the fish. Yeah. Thanks, Exploring with Eric. Yeah, the hot wine. Is that the mulled wine, I think that they call it? So yeah. Oh, are you going to get on the Enchanted on the 18th, Andrea? Oh my goodness. I hope you have a fun cruise. So will you be on for Christmas too, staying on the whole time? I guess the 18th for 7 days is the 25th. Let's see. My cruise. Oh, it was on the Rhine from Basel to Amsterdam on Avalon. I can't say enough good things about the whole experience. And Avalon was 5 stars
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
really enjoyed Avalon.
We really enjoyed Avalon as well. So I'm glad. I looked at them. They just didn't have quite the same price breaks. I thought, well, I'm just going to go with the one that we can get the better. So, Michael says their January 2024 cruise is Nancy's retirement cruise.
That's great.
I'm really excited for you guys. And it's a really nice, I think it's very important to mark all the special occasions in life. And that'll be a nice transition, huh? Get done with work, go on a beautiful cruise. Yeah. Let's see. Carrie says one more thing about his hotel. They bumped into a robot delivering room service in the elevator. Wow. It speaks and everything. They look like a pink mailbox with blinking eyes. Wow. Well, that's a whole new twist on room service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's kind of like the floor sweepers they have at Walmart that go around. Those things. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they know right where you are.
Yep.
It's very local stuff for Christmas markets. Thanks for saying that, Eric. Yeah. That's what I thought too.
Jeffrey says robots in grocery stores scare me.
Yeah, we just don't need that, huh? Let's see. Oh, there you go. They're checking on each other there to make sure everybody's on the. It's interesting now. You've got your Facebook groups for individual cruises, not only cruise like ships and cruise lines, but for cruises, and then the threads on Cruise Critic. There's really a lot of ways people connect anymore that are going to be on the same voyage, which is really nice. I think it helps everybody stay up to date and gives the chance to coordinate excursions and lots of other things. So, you are going to be on the Enchanted for Christmas, Andrea. I usually cruise right after Thanksgiving. Well, that's a really nice time to go. You're out of hurricane season and ready for the holidays when the ships are decorated so pretty, and it's generally cold everywhere else. So it's good to go somewhere and be warm, somewhere warm and beautiful. I like that a lot.
Well, and I still remember the very first cruise that I went on with my parents. It was a Christmas cruise. And there we were swimming in the Bahamas on Christmas Day. It was Paradise Bay, which I think is where Atlantis is now. Yeah. But absolutely gorgeous. The water was perfect. My mom enjoyed having somebody else make Christmas dinner. You know, the what do you call them? Decorations. You know, just the whole thing. It was just wonderful.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Desiree. Here.
Yeah, thank you.
For her, Annie.
Okay.
It's the ship's horn.
I'm going to toot here.
Thank you very much, Desiree. Thank you. You're sure kind. Oh, then Michael says now she's going to want you to retire. I know that's the hard thing. It's like work holds us back. It enables a lot of things, but it slows us down. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, they're going in December of 2024. They're going to be going on a 16-day Christmas round trip from San Francisco to Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
On the Ruby Princess. First time. Wow. We have never been on a ship at Christmas either. So that'll be really special.
And we want to hear about that because we know that's your favorite ship.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun for you.
That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. And it'll be really cool, I think, to be on a ship on the water on Christmas. Yeah. One thing I like about going on a cruise is you have the option of like being in the middle of everything, like as much as you want, if there's activities going or entertainment. But then the other nice thing is there's always somewhere that you can find to sit a little bit out of the way, whether you want to look out at the ocean or sit somewhere else and reflect a little bit. I really like that you kind of have the option for both. And sometimes when you're on a cruise, you're a little bit disconnected from a few things so that you can think a little bit more and have a minute. So I think Christmas would be a nice time to do that. A lot to think about at Christmas. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to tell us what it was like. So I don't know. We're just still waiting for the dining reservations for the Sun Princess to become available. Waiting on that. We're waiting for the app to come. We're waiting. What else are we waiting for?
Be interesting when the app finally comes.
Yeah, we don't have our reservations for Sagrada Familia. Maybe we can do that when we get done this evening.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get that. That's the main thing that I think we haven't set up yet for the trip, because we're going to fly to Barcelona. So, and they've got that cool, you know how they have those different towers? They've got Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then the big tower for Jesus Christ there at the Sagrada Familia. And now that they have those 4 done, I'm really excited to see it. We've been in there a few times already, but we're going to go again because I don't.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
I want to see it from the inside again and look at it from the outside. It's going to be really cool. So I'm excited.
Sorry. Oops.
Thanks, everybody. Oh, Andrea's going to go on the Ruby. Did she say in September? Gordon's fixing our comments here. Let's see.
Sorry, who, what? Where?
It's okay.
Oh,
Bruce says he can't do a Christmas cruise unless he takes the whole family. That's kind of the place where we are. It's a lot of people to take and little kids. It would just be chasing them around, you know, a ship or a cruise cabin rather than chasing them around the house.
Yeah.
So we'll stick with the house for now. Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey says that Cofoot for Life is in charge of the Ruby.
Oh, you know what? That is really good thinking to make sure that everything goes really well. That's a really good idea. I like that. So, will you just call me when you get that job, Jeffrey, and we'll go from there. It'll be a lot of
He'll
fun.
be calling you for
be a lot of
advice.
Fun. No, he's got this. Jeffrey's got this. Of that, I am confident.
Well, you'll be the voice.
Oh, did you just book an Alaska cruise for May of 2025 on Holland America? You're a Dom. I'm taking my mom. She's been wanting to go. Good for you for taking your mom.
Yeah.
And you know what is so nice? May of 2025 is further away, but now you have all this time that she can be excited about it, plan out every little detail, and you too, and thoroughly look forward to it. So that's great. I'm glad you get to go. So if you think of questions, throw them out there and we'll talk about it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hawaii in September. Andrea's going Hawaii in September. You had to cancel the Discovery in March, Andrea. Well, I'm glad that you were able to get the other cruise. I would install a free Alfredo's. That whole Alfredo's business is just really funny, isn't it? So do you guys think the same thing, that it probably just depends on who's sailing and where they're going and how long they're going for? Because I think when you look at those Caribbean cruises, there's a lot of people that cruise often that go on those Caribbean cruises. But I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of people also do those for their vacation. They're close, in and out of Florida. 1 week, you can miss that much work, and then you splurge on things, right? For that 1 week, you're going to get the package. You're going to go to the Alfredo's at least a couple times. And the same with the drinks. People probably splurge on those a lot more. But then you get the longer cruises, and you get these people that book that cruise often, but they're more in the business of like, we want to go as often as we can, so we don't need the package, right? But I also think that their princess's bread and butter. Don't you think so? Because that's who cruises really often. They keep paying their cruise fare, and they go on the longer cruises that Princess runs. If you had to depend on all the people who were still working, they would be hard to fill up those ships because they can't miss a month of work. So is that what you guys think? Throw in any other suggestions or ideas.
Yeah, you gotta have
and Doug Walters just paid off his Eclipse cruise. It's coming. Hey, and you know what? I need to say this in a regular video because I know a lot of people, some people watch regular videos, they don't watch these, but one of our Let's Go family members sent me an email who's coming with us in our group on the Eclipse cruise. And he was saying that you need to have the special filter for the lens on your camera and on your iPhone as well to take pictures during the eclipse. And I didn't even realize this. I had gone through the thought process of thinking, oh, if I'm going to take pictures, I need to make sure I'm wearing my eclipse glasses so that I don't forget and just look up and do it. But you can also ruin like some sensors in your phone and like in the camera part of your phone or your nice camera if you don't have the right lens filter on it.
Right.
So just throwing that out there. And so I was looking some up and I need to get it ordered. So
yeah, I looked a little bit. There's not a lot out there.
No, so we'll just have to choose what there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're thinking you're going to take any pictures of the eclipse, get a filter for your camera too or your phone. So
yeah. So Doug says he's getting a hip replacement
Oh, you
a
are?
month after I did.
Oh, I hope that yours goes so well, Doug. Gordon's has just been a dream. So I'm hoping that yours goes really well. We will keep you in our prayers so that it'll hopefully
let
go
us know
really
how
well.
that goes.
And
if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, because I can give you a blow by blow.
Yeah. And I like him to host hip replacement races on the top deck. You should do that.
Okay.
That would just be fun. Yeah. Winners get a free lemonade in the buffet.
All
That's
right.
nice. They can sit down and talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. Best of luck to you, Doug. I hope it goes really well. So
Hetty's been packing for
her
2-week Christmas cruise on the New Amsterdam.
Yeah, looks like she's in dry dock. So looking forward to seeing improvements. Tamarind is gone. Morimoto is in. Oh, now that's interesting. You know, the times the weaving in the tamarind, I have really enjoyed it, but I've talked with other people that didn't really enjoy it. So maybe the Morimoto will be a little bit more enjoyable for everybody. You'll have to, I don't know if you're going to try it, Hetty, but if you do, let us know what you think about it. Yeah, everything changes, huh? But I am excited for your Christmas cruise. I hope you have a really nice time. Yeah. It should be wonderful. Yeah. Let's see. Princess Roep told us dinner reservations will open in January. Thanks, Ray. That's what I have heard as well. So hopefully they will. The one I talked to today, I'm sure the marketing department would have liked to have been on that phone call. So anyway, that was kind of funny. But thanks, Ray. Hopefully I have it marked January 1st to hurry up and look for reservations on that day.
Yeah, but of course they'll say it's like with the app. Well, you know, the 1st is a holiday, so it won't be until January 2nd.
December 1st isn't a holiday.
No, but
there'll be a reason.
There'll be a reason. Yeah.
We're excited for Hetty. That's going to be really nice. Let's see. If they bring back Alfredo's, no charge, will be saying it's the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. So I don't know. I've heard that the menu is more limited now, though. So tell me if it is. I haven't seen the menu. I should have looked when we were on the Island Princess, and I didn't think about it. So I don't know if they've got fewer options or not. So let's see. Hey, Emil, how are you? Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I got your email today just as really right before this. I said to Gordon, do I have time to do one more email? And he said no. So right after this, I will email you back. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
Yeah,
so
and happy Hanukkah to you too.
Thanks for wanting to come. Very happy Hanukkah. Very happy Hanukkah to you and Lori. I hope you're having a lovely time on the Apex and enjoying every moment in celebrating Hanukkah.
Sounds like you're having a great time.
It does, yeah. And I really like how in your review, it's the thing that we say that some cruises you want that, other cruises that I really appreciate you saying that. I also appreciate very, very much you talking about the differences between being in the retreat, not being in the retreat, the dining there. It just really helps inform people a lot to help them decide what they want to do when they book their cruise. So more information is so much better than not enough. Oh, I get to be Jeffrey's communication director. Thanks. I don't know how to do that. I'll just keep on making videos. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for the upgrade though, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, hey there, Bill. We'll be on the Sky Princess December 30th out of Fort Lauderdale for the first New Year's Eve. Oh, see, now I think New Year's would be a lot of fun on a cruise ship because you have a late party and you don't have to worry about driving. You know, no traffic. You don't have to worry about drunk drivers. You just can stay out and party.
Yep.
Yeah, because on New Year's Eve, I always worry about that. So we never go anywhere late on New Year's Eve. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Carrie booked a Trans-Pacific from Seattle to Australia, 58 days. Oh my goodness, with a complete circumnavigation of Australia leaving late October.
Wow.
Wow. Big outlay, but 6 months to think about it.
Only fly one way.
Yeah. That's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
What a nice cruise. Really nice cruise. Yeah. Seattle.
So Kevin says his birthday is December 1st.
Oh my goodness. You just slid in to be a deduction that year, huh? On your taxes, on your parents' taxes.
So he says he usually goes on a cruise then.
Do
That's
ya?
great.
Somewhere in the Caribbean, Bahamas, or Mexico. So you stick with where it's warm.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun for cruising, even if the ships are busy and it's warm. That sounds like a really fun tradition. I like that you do that. We should start doing something like that.
Well, our tradition this year will be leaving town.
Yeah, we'll have to think of more traditions.
Eric's leaving, so
see you, Eric. Yeah.
He's going to trivia night. Turn that off. There we
go. It does sound like heaven. Thanks for saying that, Jeffrey. Let's see. Larry says they're both retired, so they can take a 21-day cruise and 3 nights in London. One thing I did learn with my sister that just went to London, they didn't go on a cruise. They just flew over and spent a week sightseeing and everything. She said that it was okay. They went on November 26th and then they came home on December 5th. And she said once it hit December there in London, it was much more trafficy. It seemed that there was a lot more things going on in the evening and a lot more traffic. So there you go. But I'm excited to get to go to London. Yeah, let's see. Oh.
Is he talking to Emil?
About
which celebrity ship he's on? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It's okay. Sorry, Jeffrey. Let's see. Code 4 for Life says, with our upcoming cruise, we got a good deal with onboard credit. You guys got $2,100. Wow. Including our shareholder benefit. Hello, done my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, $2,100. That's awesome. You'll have to tell us how you did that.
Get me a porterhouse.
So you got your shareholder, you've got probably a future cruise deposit. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Good for you.
Do they have veteran stuff? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll have to share your secret with us, you guys. Yeah, tell us what to do. Oh, there's Lori. How are you, Lori? You are on before my head hits the pillow. I'm going to send you an email, okay, about the river cruise. Yeah, but you are on my list for today. So I'm excited. Let's see. Ship to shore cruise news. Hey there, Stuart. Nice to have you with us. Really glad to have you with us. Let's see. Hetty. Oh, they're talking to each other, Carrie and Hetty.
Oh, the cruise director, yeah.
Oh, do they do really? I did not know that the Dutch do Indonesian food well. That's really a good thing to know. So when you're in the Netherlands, it's okay to eat Indonesian food because they do a good job.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Larry, when do you think the new Princess app will go live? Well, I happen to know that I think it's the California Coastal Cruises that they're going to be, is it the California Coast Cruises they're releasing the middle of December? And when they were talking about it, they said that early December they'll be doing this and then gave dates that are in the middle of December. So since they said December, they quoted the first, I'm wondering if it'll be more mid-December. Or I wonder if they're having still so much website problem that they will end up doing it late December. I don't know. I wish I had more of a feel for it. I don't know where it is. Does anybody else have a bet or any insider information on that?
It's not there yet.
Yeah, Gordon just looked again. We always look a few times a day to see if it's popped up. But does anybody else, have any other suggestions on when they think it's coming? You would think they would hurry, because it sounds like they've already planned the phase out at the end of February for the old app. So you would think that new app, since they said at the beginning of December they would get it out.
Yeah. There's Eric saying goodbye.
We'll see you. Let's see. For 231 cruises, gratuities have been built into the price of specialty dining. So I bring $10 cash per person to give the server. Now are you saying it will be added to the reservation? You know what, Emil? I was really late getting my video up today, but I talked about that and I don't know what's going to happen. I've had a few thoughts. So I don't know if now at the end of your dinner, they're going to bring you a slip like you're eating in a regular restaurant, and your cover charge will be already paid because you booked the dining. But then here's going to be a gratuity for you to sign the paper and give them, or if it's just going to automatically be added to your onboard account, or if when we go to book specialty dining in the app, if it's just going to be another line item. So, specialty dining's $39.95 and here's your gratuity for $5. So when you check out to pay for it, there's that total. The other thought I've had is if they're going to start doing it like Norwegian, because when you go on Norwegian, you can add that specialty dining package, the beverage package, but then another line item for each one of those. So 2 more line items. One is your specialty dining gratuities, and the other one is your beverage package gratuities. Which Princess, we've never had to worry about that either, or Celebrity. So, well, I guess I'm saying I don't know, and there's sure a lot of different ways they could do it. But nobody has been talking about doing it on a ship yet, having it show up when they get done with dinner and an extra charge handed to them or added onto their. What do you guys think? What do you think would be the most likely way they'll do it?
You remember when we were on NCL that we had that specialty dining given to us. We had the gratuity. So the one at the teppanyaki, we're like, well, but the guy did a great job. So we
added some.
And then we went to the Rhodesia Grill. And they forgot about us.
They forgot we were there.
So we had some food. That was about it.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
But there was a separate line, a second line there for gratuity, even though we knew we'd already paid one. So.
See, I don't know what they're going to do. Do you guys have does anybody have any thoughts about how maybe Princess is going to start doing that? I don't know. I think they should just have it part of the cost. I think it should just be included in the cover charge that when you pay it, you're out the door with that. You don't have to worry about any more. It just seems in poor taste to do it otherwise. It just seems like you're money grubbing. And then the other thing, don't you like how you said that, just money grubbing? But the other thing that I think about, though, with that is like, what about all the people that have already paid for their specialty dining, have already booked it, have already bought the package? Are they going to do like they did, when they changed the plus and premier packages and left some other people that had already booked it, in their dust?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting, but it clearly says it on their website page. So we'll have to see.
So I'm looking up here. I'm watching the live feed. So Carrie says he's off in a few minutes. He's going to go check out of the hotel and head off to the Westerdam. So
have the best time.
It's Cruise Day for you.
Hey, Willie, good to see you. How are you? Let's see. Did I say hi to Kathy? It's good to see you, sweetheart.
Well, you just did. So
let's see. Serenity. I can't see that. Sorry. Serenity Searchers. Thank you. We're excited by $500. Oh, you got $550 in onboard credit for our cruise. Can't even fathom $2,100. It's nice to see you. So, if nobody minds me asking, you know what? If you are both, if 2 people are veterans, then each get that, and then you can get 1 shareholder onboard credit. I don't know. It's fun to know, like if you get some casino onboard credit with that, because if you use the casino more, then they give you some more. But yeah, it's really fun to hear how people get onboard credit because everybody wants onboard credit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say, when you book a casino offer, and you have to pay the $200 that is part of what you pay, but then you get it back once you get on board as onboard credit and you can play in the casino with it. When they say that's non-refundable, they mean it. Even if you go to switch to another ship and sail date, they'll keep it. So just thought I would throw that out there.
Click on
Hey,
Norma.
Norma.
Click on that.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we missed you, sweetheart. Says my Gordon, you're looking. Oh, that's nice. Why do they keep updating the Medallion website when it's going away as soon as the app comes online? I don't know. I think.
Well, the website, you're still going to have access to Cruise Personalizer, aren't you? Don't they?
Oh, the Medallion website?
Yeah.
Like, the web version? Yeah, I would think that would stay the same.
Right.
Like for the app that they have right now, this is one thought I had. The main difference that I've seen in the last update, overall, the main difference is really people wanting to book that experiential dining of the 360. And, it's not that, as I think it's just the Discovery and the Enchanted that have that. But every time somebody books it per person, it's $149. So I didn't know if they wanted people to feel like they could do that. And the ships know that they've got that booked. It's that much more income for them, right? But and then the whole luggage tag thing that's there now, which reminds me, has anybody gotten a guaranteed cabin? And can you comment on how close to your sailing it was assigned? I know that I've been hearing that it's quite close lately. Overall, every once in a while it's sooner, but I've heard several, just looking at different Facebook groups, people saying it was really close to when they were sailing. If anybody has experience to share on that. But yeah, I'm thinking surely they're I'm thinking for sure they must be running behind with that app, because otherwise, why would they say December 1st? You know, if they hadn't been confident at that time, and now we're at the 8th with no app. Yeah.
Jeffrey's got an interesting comment, and we'll get to it in a minute.
Oh, well, look at this. Code 4 for Life. Princess was running a special about a year ago. Yep. You know what? Wave season. That's when they do their specials like that. $400 per person. There you go. We're able to get your, and you were able to get it done. Good. I'm glad you were able to get that, because like $400 per person is a lot. So good for you. Let's see. Holly's got 86 days till Harmony of the Seas. The biggest challenge is
Galveston.
Oh, to and from the Houston airport. So are you thinking of using Royal Caribbean's transfer, or are you thinking doing an Uber? Is that what you're thinking about? I know when I looked at Galveston, it seems like IAH, that's the international. I think that's the one that's closest to that port.
Probably, I think so.
But yeah, tell us what you're going to do, Holly. So that's what I was thinking of doing when we get to go out of Galveston. Jeffrey has a prediction. I'll go live January 2nd, which is 4 weeks after the last update. You know what? You might just be right.
Yeah,
you might just
including
be right.
The weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, there's a lot of different ways to translate a new app. Like, that's a new update. But they keep talking about a new app. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, often you're right, Jeffrey, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Well, and what he was saying, we'll jump down to it. Oops, not this one. There we go. So he says the Princess website is written in such a careless way. For me, it's not worth reading, only to read the legal terms and conditions. The left hand does not know what the right hand is doing. And so, you know, and
that's a good
Jeffrey
point.
would also understand this. You've got coders for the website. You've got a different team of coders for the app. And you probably have even a new team or some of your best coders, hopefully, for the new app. And so maybe they're getting together every couple of days or once a week and saying, "Oh, this is what we did."
You think they talk that often?
They've got, well, depends on the manager. But if you get the right people there, yeah, you've got to have some collaboration there. And so they really don't know what they're doing until after the fact. It's like, "Oh, you did that? Oh, I guess I better do it too." You know, so.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Jump to where we were. There we go. Harmony of the Seas and Jeffrey talking about that.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to go on Harmony of the Seas. Harmony of the Seas is one of those cruise ships they list as one of the cruise ships you ought to sail on at least once in your life. So I'm really excited to get to go. So, and Lori is excited about the river cruise. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm excited too. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. A lot of fun. So I'm glad you're excited. Let's see.
That's where Carrie left.
Did it just jump around? No. Here, you fix it for us, honey.
Okay. So Warren's wondering if we have any group cruises this year. 2023, we're done.
2024, we've got, we did it as a group.
The inaugural.
But we just have a couple people coming with us on the Sun Princess inaugural. That's February 8th.
Got the Eclipse, which is actually
that one is
3
all
different
sold
group
out.
cruises.
Gordon, let's just keep things simple.
Oh, you mean the ones that we're going on?
Yes.
Okay.
And so then let's see. We have the British Isles going June 8th, round trip out of Heathrow. That's 12 days. Then we've got the Discovery Princess, July 27th, round trip out of Seattle for a week to Alaska. Does include Glacier Bay. And then on October 11th on Celebrity Silhouette, we have a cruise that's round trip out of Athens that was intended to go to Israel for 3 days and Egypt for 2 days. And as events unfold over there in Israel, it seems less and less likely that we will get to go. But I'm not giving out hope. You never know. Maybe peace will come. And maybe peace won't come now. So we'll just wait and see. But the other celebrity cruises that they have made changes to for the springtime that we're supposed to do that same itinerary that we have are going to some really cool places in Greece. So I'm going to go no matter, whether or not we go to Israel and Egypt. We're still planning to go. We'll go see wherever in Greece they take us. So I'm really excited. Is that all that we have?
For next year? Yeah.
I think so.
I'll put up here a link in just a second as soon as I get onto our video.
I don't know if I don't think he's put the river cruise on our website yet. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
All I put up there though was just the date.
Okay, you'll have to
I'll add the
link
link that was on the video today.
Yeah, so on the video today, and you could put the link here, it makes it so that you can click, and on my little Dream Vacations website, it brings it up so that you can click and see the different kinds of rooms and how much they are per person. I know it's much more expensive than a regular, what I'm used to. Okay. But, then you can look at it and see everything. And if you want to send me an email, I'll help you book it. If you want to sign up there, you can using the website and select the kind of cabin you want and go through the process. But really excited. Just know when you do it, it does say on there that the deposit's due by like April 30th of 2024. That is actually due when you book it. I don't know why that date popped up there. So I'm going to follow up on it. But yeah, I'm happy to help you. But that just gives you an idea on pricing. So, and then send me an email and we'll go from there. So just wanted to say that.
Yep. And I just put up the link to a list of all of our group cruises.
Let's see. We would love to have you come by the way, Warren. You know what, Serenity Searcher, it's back. Princess changed it back so that now you can combine the military, the veteran shareholder and the veterans onboard credit with the shareholder onboard credit. So I think it's awesome that they switched that back because there was a lot of people who were veterans and shareholders and they were missing out. Yep. So it's back. Ah, that's great, Larry. $750. Let's see. Where can I go to see? Oh, Kathy, yeah, for that river cruise. Did you put that link in here?
It's under the video.
Oh, look under my video today.
For today.
And it's like AllisonLarson.dreamvacation something.
Yeah.
But it lists the cabins. And if you want a cabin that's not on that list, they have some more expensive suites that I didn't reserve any, but I can get it. So let me know and if somebody wants a more expensive suite, we'll do that. So I got a couple of the ones that just have windows I reserved, and then most of them are just your mid levels of cabins. So yeah, but that is really nice just to look, so then you can have a ballpark on how much it would be. So let's see, 40-day for me for Antarctica, Lori. That's going to be awesome. Oh, thanks, Stephen Mitchell. Houston Hobby is the closest to Galveston. So, but maybe it was Holly who was saying maybe you've already got your tickets booked, huh? Yeah. Taking Princess Transfer from Galveston to Houston Hobby Airport. Thanks for saying that, Larry. I think that transfers with cruise lines are amazing. Like with the river cruise, I'm sure they're gonna have, so you can fly in early and book the Alma Waterways extension, which I need to get that information out there. Remind me to do that, would you? How much those are with the group discount.
Yes.
But if you fly in, and book it with them, you automatically get the transfer. But I'll get the information on the transfer just from Munich down to the ship, because when we did it on Avalon, since we didn't book the pre-days with Avalon, we just went to Munich and stayed at a Hampton Inn and went sightseeing. Then the morning that we were going to get on the ship, We just had to go to a certain hotel that was actually not too far down the street from where we were
Yeah,
staying.
just
We walked there.
Mhm.
But it turned out to be several blocks, but it was okay. We didn't really need a taxi that far. And then we just got on a transfer like you would. We met up with people who had booked there were other people coming that hadn't booked with Avalon a couple of pre-days. And everybody was just there and got on the
Actually,
bus
we
down
took the
through.
tram.
Oh, did we take
Yeah,
the
we
tram?
took the tram most of
I
the way.
don't remember walking.
We tried to walk back afterwards, and we
Oh.
tried to get an Uber, and the Uber guy canceled 3 times on us. So we ended up getting the tram.
We just walked.
Because we walked halfway, and then we got the tram.
Yeah, after we realized they weren't going to come.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mary says, my husband said that a princess has huge holes.
If your booking number is leaking out and scammers are getting that.
Oh, I know. They do have holes. They have holes, Mary. Yeah, today in my video, you guys, I showed we keep getting every week we get that mail from the princess scammers. They've got, you'll have to just watch my video because you can see the envelope. It's in the other room where I do that. But yeah, they have our booking number. And I've said before, we never tell anybody our booking number. Only Gordon and I know that. We don't even give that to the kids because, well, they don't need it. But so yeah, if somebody has our booking number and they've clearly got our address with it, they probably have our birthday and some other information, whatever you put in.
But if they want to spend the 65 cents in postage and the envelope and
I know, but
everything
Gordon,
else,
the problem is they're scamming people that don't know when they pay.
I realize.
Plus somebody has our stuff. So we've just been paying extra attention to our credit card and our credit score.
Yeah.
So. But
I just figure, at least for them, after a while, they're going to spend more than they'd ever get from us.
Yeah. Let's see. Seaman says they are taking the princess transfer from IAH to Galveston next Sunday. Good. You guys get to go on the Real Princess for 10 days. Wow. Tell us if you try the beef, okay? Because, in my video, I said they've got that Nolan Ryan partnership for his, he ranches cattle, I guess they're in Texas. So he is supplying meat for them, which is supposed to be USDA choice and above. So just tell us if you try it. Yeah, sounds kind of fun. Good thing Princess website and breeders are not air traffic controllers. You just have to be grateful for those things, huh? Don't ya? Let's see. How do you know? Yeah, we don't know now, do we? So let's go right here. Oh, Lori says 5 days. You guys are going to go soon for their celebrity silhouette cruise, driving to Fort Lauderdale on Tuesday and staying at the Hyatt Place, Fort Lauderdale.
Nice.
We did the post cruise package. I am so glad. You guys are going to have a ball. That is really, really special. It's a fun thing to celebrate. Good for you. I love when people celebrate. It makes me happy. Let's see. Facebook user. It's nice to have you with us. Just realized after booking that was a Valentine's Day cruise. It'll be a really nice Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Yeah. Valentine's Day is a fun day. Yeah, I think it's a fun day if you do nice things for, your sweetheart. But I also think it's a nice day to do stuff for friends. And yeah, it's just really fun. But thank you very much. Wow, everybody, thumbs up if you get the chance, okay? Yeah, someday we're going to get more. But you know what?
For the
you guys are each worth emoji. 10, so thank you.
There it is.
Hey, Joe, nice to see you. Good to have you with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thanks, Jeffrey, for saying he's got a review of the Hyatt Place there.
Okay. So this is the link for our group cruises. And a little bit further down, you'll see the link for this Christmas cruise. So when we get to it, I'll highlight it.
Is the link the one that I gave you today? Good. Okay. Yeah. He's learning here. Okay. Thanks, Warren. Would love to have you. Let's see. The hotel has a shuttle service if they already are in Houston. Or if I can't, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Read that, yeah.
Or if I will have to wait for them to travel up.
Don't know.
Who is already in Houston?
The people going there on the.
I'm sorry, Holly. I don't know. Christmas market. So there it is.
Yeah.
So what was Holly's question?
Having to do with getting on the cruise ship, getting down to Galveston.
Okay.
So.
Jeffrey says his January 14th Caribbean Princess is sold out and very few cabins on the following week. It's because everybody wants to go. There's also one on, there's a 14-day on the Enchanted Princess. I think it's in January. It is in January, but it's full too, as far as you can buy, like it's a 14-day. The 14-day, you're not going to get anything on. But the 2 7-days you could, just with people getting off and on. So I think that they're doing a good job of selling those. But several cruises, though, are still coming down in price. So I don't know what that means for their pricing strategy. I don't know if they have one, like an official pricing strategy. I think maybe sometimes they just look at things and think of what they've got to do to make them sell. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
It's good to have you, Joe. Thanks for saying you love the live. Hubby said to contact the post office. You know what? We did. And somebody else told us to contact the FTC as well. So we did that. So, yeah.
Oops.
So hopefully it'll stop soon.
Yeah.
I hope Princess follows up and fraud with law enforcement. I hope they do too. I hope they do too.
Look what Jeffrey says here.
Let's see. I've noticed someone added themselves as a member of my party on the Princess app. Oh my goodness. The only way to do that is to know my booking number. Do you think somebody mistyped something, Jeffrey?
Well, I'm wondering for this case, yeah, because booking numbers are very similar across the entire voyage.
No, they're not.
Aren't they?
Nope. It depends on when it was booked.
Really?
Yeah. So like if somebody is sailing now and they booked their cruise like, a year and a half
Uh-huh.
ago, their number has like an earlier number. Like now the booking numbers are starting with 6s, but some people cruising now, their booking numbers start with 4s. No, it's just a time thing. Is like, when
but like you said, it could have been a typo that someone.
Can you delete them? Can you get them off, Jeffrey? That is really scary.
Yeah.
I wonder who's doing that. That's really something to think about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, you wonder if they just did it randomly or what.
Yeah. And the reason that I shared that piece of mail thing is like, I just would feel so sad if one of our Let's Go family members sent money to them.
Yeah. Don't.
Because they make it look like you should. They go to the trouble to print nice envelopes.
Yeah. And again, when we got it, we're like, no, this is a scam. And then when we got another one, we're like, well, we think it's a scam. So we made sure we called Princess and we talked them through the whole thing. And
now
they said,
we get it. Now we get one every week. Yeah.
Yeah. I even emailed the email address on one of them and it bounced back. It didn't even go anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. It was an invalid email address. So.
Here's Larry. I was an air traffic controller in the U.S. Air Force. You're right about the app. There would be all kinds of accidents. Yeah. Let's see. I looked at the river cruise. The layout says 2 guests and lists the price. Is that per person? It's per person, Kathy. It's super expensive to go. It is. It's per person. Believe it or not. I know. That's why I'm giving us 2 years because we need to save our money for 2 years.
We're saving our pennies, yes.
Yeah. So it is, Kathy. It's a lot. Yeah. So for 2 people, and you know what? They don't have solo rates. Alma has a few, Waterways has a few solo rates here and there on their cruises, but not on their Christmas market cruises because they sell just fine without having to do that. So yeah, if somebody's going solo, then they have to either pay double or get somebody else to come with them so that they can split that. So yeah, it's a lot. Sorry. I'm glad you asked questions though. If you look and see any other questions, ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Valerie. Oh my gosh. 129 days till her best of Greece, formerly Egypt and Israel cruise on Celebrity. You know what, Valerie? You just go enjoy that. I love the itineraries actually that Celebrity has put together on those. I hope that the itinerary you guys get is what we get when they rearrange ours. I really do. I think they have done a super good job of adding ports that they don't always go to, of adding places, that it's just, they didn't just throw something together. They didn't just say, oh, well, where is it we usually go? Let's go there. Let's go there. No, I think they tried really hard, realizing people weren't going to go to Israel and Egypt like they had planned. So yeah, when you tell us about it when you get back, would you? Because we would really like to know. Yeah. And tell us on the way too, if you'd like. Post pictures over in our Facebook group so we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Joe is all the
107
way
in Australia.
from Australia. Nice to have you with us. 107. That's hot. I hope you have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's Jeffrey said one time.
I left the sheet I print out with all my emergency information. Yes, I remember that, Jeffrey, you would not believe all the things I do now because of that post. Like, you would not believe. When I go by myself, I do all of those things that you say to do. Anyway, I'll tell you that in a second. So anyway, on the Scarlet Lady, and they mailed it back to you without even you asking. That's wonderful. Look at them.
Yeah.
That says a lot about their customer service, doesn't it, on Virgin? Yeah. I think they all want to meet you.
That's why they joined your group. Yes.
Ah, there you go.
Wait a minute. I know this guy. I saw him on Allison's log.
But now when I go to a hotel room by myself, for example, I'm always got Gordon on the phone with me, and I'll be like, wait, I'm leaving my suitcase in the hall, and I am so scared. Every time I go in, I turn on the light and look around and make sure nobody's there. So yeah, and I always check because you said that. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Donna, how are you? I like your picture a lot. I really like your picture there.
That's good.
So nice to see you. Take good care, my dear. Yeah, I know you're really busy. It's good to have you with us. Let's see. Oh, Holly's saying the hotel is in Galveston. We'll have to call them and find out if they have a shuttle waiting in Houston, or if she'll have to wait an hour for them to drive to Houston. Yeah, just call and ask, because a lot of hotels do have that. Or you know what, Sweet Pea, just book an Uber. You can even book Ubers in advance, which is really nice. So like now you could reserve it for that day and what time you want it to show up for you.
Now Uber's saying up to 90 days in advance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that might take a lot of headache out of it. But you could also call and ask if they've got a shuttle waiting and how much that is. Yeah. So hopefully that'll go smoothly for you. So let us know how it goes. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Joe.
This is from our Iceland cruise.
So that's how they spell geyser in Iceland, clearly. But we got it at the Geyser National Park there. So yeah, he's rather pleased with it. So that was really cool. That was like Yellowstone, like a little Yellowstone, because it had a lot of the same features. Thermal features. Let's see. I have a sweatshirt like that, but it says geezer. Do you really? Let's see. I'm looking at going on a cruise from Sydney. Oh, wow. New
South Wales to Queensland. P&O.
Ah.
That ought to be fun.
Just shy of $1,000 Australian.
Yep.
Well, that sounds really nice. I've heard a lot of people like P&O.
Yep.
So our Mary here is going to go on P&O.
Yeah, I missed over where Jeffrey said he was able to take them out.
Oh, you were? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he realize I was not the party they indeed needed to connect bookings to? You know what? They maybe did, or maybe they are just someone who wasn't paying enough attention. Every once in a while. You know, I just think maybe people either aren't tech savvy enough, although they added you. You think they were kind of, on it with that.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe they didn't look closely at the photo to know that it wasn't who they were looking for. So we got Robin Bean. Hey, Robin. Any suggestions for excursions in Honduras, Cox, and Home? My Princess Cruise just had an itinerary change to this port instead of the previously scheduled Mahogany Bay. Merry Christmas to you, too. You know what? I have never been there.
We've not, no. But maybe others here have some information.
Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, go ahead and put them in there. Let's see. Mary's a little nervous about the P&O Britannia with her guaranteed balcony. Hopefully they didn't overbook, huh? I tell ya. I bet it'll be okay, Mary. I bet it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch Emma, and she goes on P&O quite a bit, and she really enjoys it.
She does.
So, and she seems to only have good things to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Joe says the cruise is taking a day at one of the most amazing places up at Tangalooma, the Tangalooma Wild Dolphin Resort. Wow, they have a special nightly event where guests can feed the local dolphins. Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
That's really cool. We've been looking at Australia a little bit.
Yep.
But need to have you done You know what, Vera, we have not. Gordon lived in Japan for a while, so he has seen the cherry blossoms there in the springtime, but we haven't done that yet. So we have realized that we have a lot booked for 2024 and not enough for 2025. So we're trying to nail that down.
Maybe.
Yeah, we've been trying to think of what to do.
Yeah.
All that we have in 2025 right now is in February 21st. We've got a group cruise doing the Panama Canal, full transit through the historic locks from LA to Fort Lauderdale. I think that's all we've got.
The Christmas
and
cruise.
the Christmas market. But
the rest of the bookends.
Year, yeah, the rest of the year though.
Yep.
Let's see. Not sure if Jeffrey mentioned, but when I'm traveling alone, I ask for 2 room keys at the hotel. Oh, that's very slick. That's a really good idea. I'll start doing that too. Thanks for saying that, Eric. Yeah. I'm hoping I don't have to go out without Gordon as much.
Yeah.
This was a funny year for that.
Well, last year was even more.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Last year was twice.
No, I'm thinking a couple years. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway.
Let's see. I don't understand how Royal Caribbean can overbook so many cruises. Where's the technology? Yeah, Larry, you know what I think it is? This is just me. And I'm always the first one to say I'm not technically inclined, but I think that they have not adjusted their system from like how many people would cancel their cruises like before COVID.
Right.
Because now that we're back, people are going.
Yeah.
I don't think, clearly they're not having the cancellation rate. So they think they will overbook by X, but X are not canceling their cruises. You know what I mean? That many people. So I think they need to redo their programming on that and tweak it to not overbook quite so much. That's just me. I would surely be doing something if I were in charge of that, especially about the time people showed up at the cruise port and I didn't have a cabin for them. That would have been the straw that broke the camel's back on that. So let's see. Mary Chris, nice to see you. I hope I said that right. Man, I just wonder how cruising, let's see, will greatly be affected by a recession in America. Are there still cruisers even though there's trouble? Okay, so that's a really good question. And you know what? I keep wondering that too, because we've had interest rates go up. We've had the price of, so many things have gone up this year at the grocery store, at the gas pump, everything. And people are still going.
Yeah.
And so I don't know really how much it'll be interesting to see when something happens with it, because the whole because a lot of people, if you're retired and you have your money sitting in the bank, now things are better. Like I love their interest rates have gone up for us because we don't owe anybody anything. So for us, it's good because the money that we have sitting in the bank is finally earning a little bit more interest. But if you are someone who's trying to borrow for a home or borrow for anything else, then it's a hard thing, right? And so I don't know. It used to be, so not this year, but last year at the convention that I went to for Dream Vacations, our annual convention, you kind of get a really good feel for how the cruising industry is going. Last year, they had the chairman of the board for Norwegian speak because it was on a Norwegian ship. And he said that at that point in the economy, so mind you, over a year ago now, just like 13 months ago, he was saying that they figured out that people that earned $50,000 a year and less would be affected by the economy when trying to book a cruise. But we have seen so much inflation since then, just on your basic things everybody needs, from gas to food, just basics at the store, that I am really wondering when it is going to really start to impact, because cruises are selling really, really well. They're not having a hard time selling them. Icon of the Sea was like the fastest ship to sell out, and it's extraordinarily expensive in comparison to everything that came before it. So everybody, say what you think about it. So I don't know when it's going to. I don't know when it's going to start to have an effect. And so many more people cruise than just people who have money in the bank and are earning good interest right now, right? I don't know. And in the long run, and I don't know what the income or the net worth level has to be for someone to not be impacted by inflation and economic changes, right? Just because you have to go to the grocery store. I don't know what number that is.
And you talked about how you're going to Walmart now, and the only people you see, they're not there for all the other little things of Christmas. They're there for the groceries.
Yeah. Like I noticed I've been popping out there every time we need something for Gordon. And our Walmart's not too far away. It's a few miles away. But usually it used to always be that from Thanksgiving and Christmas, it did not matter when you went. You were going to have long lines.
Yeah.
All of the lines were going to be open. And you just tried to go when you only really needed a lot because you were going to have to stand in a long line. And it's not that way anymore. And there's all this merchandise sitting there that would have been sold a long time ago. So I wonder if people are taking some of their money. They bought stuff and now they're buying travel, or they're not buying stuff. They're buying groceries and they're not going to travel anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's my whole long answer to that question. But it's really interesting to me. And I really do wonder how that thing that happened in Australia was appalling. Oh, you're right, with Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody throw your comments here and we'll get through. In 2025, Joe's going to go on a special birthday trip on a train. That'll be lovely.
Yeah.
We've been looking for trains. Did you know there is this train that goes, I was showing Gordon last night. It goes from Venice to, no. It's called the Venice something. But it goes from Paris to Istanbul and then from Istanbul back to Paris. They're running it like back and forth 2 times this year, each direction in 2024. But some of the train cars made that same trip from Istanbul to Paris a century ago. Wow, huh? So anyway, there you go. You got that side note. Yeah. Let's see. Laura says,
read it there.
Oh, cruise without your husband. I know. It you know what? It is not a dream come true to go without your husband, but the times that I went are times that he couldn't go. And so when I started doing my YouTube channel, I committed to myself, I was going to do it. And it's not that I put that in front of Gordon at all. And he always says it's okay that I go when I do. But when I went to Alaska and Holland America, felt like I needed to go and he couldn't come at the last minute. Same with the other cruises I've been on. Most recently on Carnival, he wishes he could have come, but he works and he needs to work for us. So
luckily we don't have a video camera in the house because she would see me come in the door from work, lay on the sofa and just mope all night long until it's time for bed.
He doesn't do that. But I know, Laura, it's not what I would choose first. And I don't know that I would do it if I didn't do YouTube, but we are thoroughly enjoying doing YouTube right now. So hence I go.
Yeah.
But
Jeffrey's got a good point here.
Let's see. Typically, cruise bookings are recession-proof as it remains a good bargain. It took a shutdown to really affect the cruise lines. See, that's a great way of looking at it. And people can book a cruise for their family and get on and know that if they don't want to, they don't have to spend another penny. You've got your house, your lodging, you've got all your food, you've got your entertainment. You don't have to spend any more money if you don't want to. And if you want to, then there's lots of ways to do that. But it is a really good way for families to do it as well as adults. So,
and Star Princess 2025.
Oh, thanks, Colette. Thank you. Thanks. I knew we had something else in there. Yep. Thanks. I appreciate your saying that. Keep me on the straight here.
Yeah.
What else was I thinking right before that?
About the recession stuff.
Oh, yes. Well, and the other thing I was going to say is that the times that Gordon and I have traveled and taken a train and paid for trains and paid for hotels and paid for all of our meals and stuff, that adds up faster than you just might think. I know that river cruises, they are expensive. You're paying for the extraordinary experience of sailing on the river in the lap of luxury and getting taken to the ports and seeing everything. And that is something right there. You are paying for that. At the same time, it is expensive to travel in Europe. It is. The train tickets cost more than you probably think. When we booked ours, I was like, oh, it's that much? And so it's not inexpensive no matter how you do it.
Yeah.
But indeed, a river cruise is the way to travel. Yeah. That's why we can't do it all the time. Let's see. Sam. Hey, Sam. How are you? And Jen? Able to book specialty dining. Oh, good. I'm so glad for February 11th on the Regal. So funny to know that when and where we are eating that far away and can't decide what you want to eat today. Isn't it nice that we can be decisive about something? Yeah. I know. I'm the same way. I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. Let's see. Oh, happy cutie. Sure is nice to see you. Good to have you with us. Oh, thanks, Jackie, for saying that. The Rocky Mountaineer train is a beautiful trip. It is. I have heard, I know people that have done it and they thoroughly enjoy it and say it's spectacular. Istanbul or Constantinople. Back then I think it was Constantinople. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for getting me on that. Yeah. We really enjoyed going there. I'm really excited to hopefully go sometime. Let's see. Pre-COVID, Kevin was doing annual trips to Switzerland in the spring or summer using, a Swiss travel pass. Swiss trains are immaculate and the views from anywhere are worth the trip alone. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I think that's part of why I want to do the river cruise that ends or starts in Basel, Switzerland, because then we would have to fly into Zurich or out of Zurich. So we'd have to do some more sightseeing. Let's see. Anyone ever done a trade ride? Oh, Holly, yes. I haven't done it, but like Jackie, I think it was, just said that the Rocky Mountaineer is fabulous.
Yeah.
It is indeed fabulous. It is expensive, but it is fantastic. Yeah. So it's another thing. It's like you get what you pay for as far as going in a very nice way. Let's see. Jeffrey says, in Europe, it's often cheaper to fly between cities than to take the train. Thanks for saying that, Jeffrey. Really good point. Really good point. Let's see. Aunt Jackie. Let's see. 2 of the 4 days are boring. Going through the mountains for 2 days is where it's at. Did the Rocky Mountaineer, a 2-day trip through the mountains, Vancouver to Banff. Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And that's a nice length of a trip. Thank you, Hetty. It is the Venice and Simpson Orient Express. That is exactly the train I was looking at. Yeah.
Simpton.
Have you ever done that? Simplon. Yeah. Have you done that, Hitty? Or has anybody here done that? It just looked like traveling in such a beautiful way. And of course the scenery would be spectacular. And it takes a week. It sounded like about a week to go between the two.
Yeah.
Is how long they were taking.
And I looked on Google, and if you took a straight train ride, it's 2 days. So I assume that they're stopping places.
Yeah, we should look up the whole route and see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so Jeffrey's got his specialty dining booked. Oh, Larry. Sorry, Larry is. Yeah. I think I was combining 2 in my head. Yep. I booked our specialty dining for Crown Grill and Sabatini's months ago for the October on the Regal. Yeah, that's great. Let's see. Thanks for the answer. From the Philippines. And many Filipinos are working on the cruise ship. And you know what? I love your people because you know what? You're our people too. You just light up the room. Your smiles are remarkable. You are such a happy people. Take such good care of everyone. The cruise lines are lucky to have the crew that they have.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure that your son is doing you proud. So I'm very happy for you. Yeah, we'll have to. God bless you as well. God bless you. We're glad to have you with us. So let's see. A lot of travel options in Australia. I did my first motor coach trip from Sydney to Brisbane in 2020 on Greyhound. Wow.
Oh, wow.
How fun is that? We have Greyhound here too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, only Hercule Pro. Don't you just love Murder on the Orient Express? I really like the scenery and the beautiful things, but I don't like the other part. But you have to take the whole story, huh?
Yeah.
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 But that was really cool.
Well, we caught up here.
Oh, we did?
Oh, here's one. Kevin, the Glacier Express.
And the Bernina Express in Switzerland is reading about that as well. Both are great, and there's so many amazing places in Switzerland. Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list.
So they have a bunch of sewing machines on that one?
Nope. So I'm really excited, though. You guys are sure nice to come this evening. Thanks for using one of your Friday nights in December to talk about cruising with us. We're really happy to have you here. Anybody have anything before we go?
Do that.
Oh.
Let's see.
Joe says, is it working?
There we go. You got it.
Let's see. 15 months later, he did the same thing. With New South Wales. That's awesome. I heard there is a help desk at the Salzburg airport for people who intended Oh, to fly to Australia, not Austria. When our daughter did her study abroad one time, they were supposed to try and fly into Athens, and one person in the group accidentally booked a flight to Athens, Georgia instead of Athens, Greece.
That's right.
And the funny thing was, she's like, I remember we were all wondering how she got that great price for the plane ticket, but we had our flights, but she didn't figure it out until she got to the airport that morning, and she had a ticket to Athens, Georgia. It's because I have a Bernina sewing machine, so he knows all about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Laura. Thanks. Oh, Steve, going on the Wonder of the Seas, January 21st, was able to check in, book shows and dining. Oh, I hope you guys have the best time. I'm so glad you're able to travel again, Steve. Yeah, give Bev our love too, would ya? Yeah, we're
Jeffrey's
hopefully
got
get
a
to
Bernina.
see you, and Ted and Brenda. Nice to see you.
Eddie's telling me to get up and walk around.
We'll have him get up and walk around here. Thanks so much. Oh, you have a Bernina too, cruising for one? Yeah, mine is, I have a serger that I got when the kids were little, and then I have a sewing machine that my parents gave me when I was 12. It's one of the mechanical ones. It's not one that does like all the fancy electronic stuff, but you know what? She has sewn miles and miles and miles, and she still keeps going.
Yeah. And it was making noise a year or so ago. We took it in for a tune-up.
And it's perfect again. Yeah, really like it. I just made a Christmas stocking for our newest little granddaughter there. So, yeah, thanks. Oh, fancy pants. Let's see. Someone mentioned earlier. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you're going to have the best time going to Alaska. Yeah. Just the best time. So get excited again. I'm excited, and it's going to be our 6th time. So, oh, Mary's a genome girl and a few others. I'm just a Bernina girl because that's what my parents bought. My mom she still has, my mother, I don't think she sews much anymore, but she has still her Bernina that she was sewing my sister and I's clothes for when we were like in the 60s when she is when she bought it. So, yeah. Oh, Laura has a Bernina serger and a genome machine and a machine. Don't you wish they made cruise ship engines like Bernina? They would still be going.
Panorama sure hope so.
We wouldn't be having these propulsion problems. It's a good point, Jeffrey. Yep. So thanks for sticking here, everybody. Yeah, it's fun to hear. Does anybody else want to go? Well, Let's Go family member was a sweetheart and sent me information about a quilting cruise. Anybody else want to go? I think that would be so much fun. I haven't spent as much time sewing since I started this as I did before. So I think I would have to, I would just go slower than y'all right at first with a quilt. Let's see. Oh, Sam, you're welcome. So yeah, everybody remember, if you want those AARP gift cards, you don't have to sign up for AARP and pay the money.
You have to register.
You just register, and then you can buy their Princess gift cards at an 8% discount.
I am getting emails.
Yeah. So we bought one, and whenever we book a cruise, just when we're on the other night, we were trying to book excursions, and nowhere came up for us to use our gift cards. I don't know if you guys have that too. Is anybody able to do?
We may just have to take it onto the cruise and
because right now everything's paid for. Yeah. So anyway, oh, Laura, you would want to go? Okay. Kathy would be interested. Okay. Yeah, that would be fun because she was saying that like you can get like Bernina to sponsor the machines, like to bring the machines on board for you. Like there's all these things you can do. I'll find out more about that and get back to y'all. Okay, I think it would be a lot of fun. Do you remember to keep the gift cards? Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. Do keep your gift cards in case they cancel your cruise or you cancel your cruise because the money is going to go back on your gift card. Yeah. You don't get it back like as many. So thanks for saying that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Monday night again. And I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye.